Good morning, Dennis Burns, Fire Behavior Analyst for California Interagency Incident Management Team 2 with your Lake and Apache Fire update for Friday, July 26th. So starting on the Lake Fire, pretty much the same story. We're heavily engaged in suppression repair. We still do have crews that are out there monitoring the fire line because we aren't completely 100% contained. They still continue to find some pockets of heat. If they're close enough to the line, they will deal with them. Quite a bit is far more interior, so no threat to our lines, but we are staying vigilant, and that process will continue for the near future. The big story for us is we're seeing a weather change today. There's a dry cold front coming across Northern California, and so our winds are going to really ramp up today, late this afternoon, over both fires. And so we're going to be able to kind of wind test it. We've tested it now with 2 days of very significant heat and high fire danger indices. So now today we get to wind test it. I'm feeling pretty confident if we make it through today and nothing moves, we're going to be out of the woods as far as the lake fire is concerned. And then after tomorrow, those fire danger indices drop dramatically. We've been what's called the 90th percentile, so only 10 days of the year or worse. After tomorrow, we're going to actually go down below average for this time of the year, and that should last through midweek when we go back through a warm-up. And then going over to the Apache Fire. So on the Apache Fire, we're actually looking really good. Crews, I can't even begin to tell you how hard they worked out there yesterday. We have quite a bit of direct line. We're still not putting it black, but they're engaging on this, and it's all hand line. It's super rugged country. It's not dozer country. We can't get it in there. We dropped a lot of aircraft on it yesterday. There's pretty much a big pink ring all the way around the fire with fire retardant. So today, the game plan is to go out, reinforce the lines that are put in, and to continue to extend those lines. Several areas, one I'll point out, it's kind of on that east side of the fire. The fire ran up to the top of a ridge, and it dropped over the backside. It's almost a cliff straight down. There is some heat hung up in there, but it is surrounded by retardant. We're not really concerned that it is going to spread. But the biggest concern out there is the rollout because it's so steep. So we could see pieces of logs, things like that rolling down through that retardant. But with the crews on the ground, I think, we're pretty confident we'd be able to pick up anything if it got outside of our lines. Looking at the infrared imagery that was done overnight, it's just showing scattered heat on the fire and a couple of little pockets of intense heat that the crews with that map are going to deal with directly. Also on the IR last night, the acreage was estimated at about just a little over 1,500 acres, and we really expect it to stay within that current footprint. So that's your update for July 26th, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.